with for WWE 2K18. Who's going to be starting things off here for us as well? Who's got the unlucky number 1? It's Baron Corbin. Unlucky number 1 for Baron Corbin. Which means we're pretty much guaranteed not to have Baron Corbin then. He's going to be pretty much guaranteed in the draft. And you can see he's not very happy. But then again, he knows he's going to be part of SWE either way. He's probably going to get a little bit of a fresh chance. But I feel like Baron Corbin would be better off on one of my brands, because I don't think PJ Tovey is the biggest fan of Baron Corbin in the world. Don't get me wrong, I'm not the biggest fan of Baron Corbin either. Although I do think that he does have his uses. So I think that we could make some good use out of him here and there. So I think he's probably better off suited for my brand anyway. And he does half milk his entrance, doesn't he? He might be better suited on Carnage. I think a couple of people have mentioned about him being on Carnage, and I quite like that idea as well. At the moment, though, our Carnage roster's a bit, I don't know. It might be worth having a look at. I think he'd be well suited to the Carnage roster as well, actually, I think. But who knows? Stranger things have happened. He could win it from number 1. I don't think so far this week anybody's won from number 30, so might as well have a go, I suppose. But who's going to be joining Baron Corbin at the beginning of this Rumble? Who's drawn unlucky number 2? It's the Big Show. The Big Show. Okay, interesting. So Baron Corbin was hoping to be the biggest man in this starting 2, but he's not quite got his way, as in comes the Big Show. So 2 massive people to start things up. I'm going to try and keep track again of the numbers. Of course, it didn't go fantastically well for me yesterday in the Octane one. But we're going to give it a try. Thankfully, Mr. Big Show's entrance is a lot quicker, and I've got a less fill. I'm looking forward to this one. It's a really good, strong Rumble as well. And there's some interesting dynamics as well. So remember, the winner of the Rumble and anyone aligned with that winner will stay on the brand. So, for example, at the moment, if the Big Show were to win, Andre the Giant would stay on the roster with him because they're part of the Giants tag team. Well, loosely, we'll have to see what's happened there, because, of course, when Andre the Giant got himself in the Elimination Chamber, he gave up an opportunity for a tag team championship match alongside the Big Show. So that's an interesting dynamic to have a look at as well. And, of course, the big one for us, really, is the Click. So Diesel, Razor Ramon, Shawn Michaels, and Triple H, the winner. If either of those 4, win, then obviously all 4 will stay on this roster. So that's an interesting dynamic to keep an eye on as well. So, of course, remember, only 6 people can be in the ring at once. So if 6 people do enter the ring at once, then we'll have to wait for someone to be eliminated before somebody else can enter. And apart from that, I think we're going to have a good old show. Good old show, lads. As Baron Corbin rocking up a couple of big deadlift powerbombs on the Big Show. Completely unrealistic. Oh, my God. Corbin's going for it again. Baron Corbin's got some sticky keys here. Unable to utilize any different move apart from the same one over and over again. He's going to go for it again, but thankfully Baron Corbin, Big Show does reverse it. And in comes Austin Aries at number 3. Austin Aries is greatly shorter than these 2 men. And might do well just to blend into the background for a little bit of time and let them take each other out. That could be the best thing for Aries to do, rather than obviously getting absolutely destroyed. Which is highly possibly going to happen at this point in time. That's exactly what Austin Aries is doing, really. Of course, Austin Aries' first proper feud in NXT was against Baron Corbin. I don't think that really helped anybody, really, did it? It helped cement Corbin as a heel, I suppose, but Aries got a stupid quick victory, and it was pointless, really. The whole thing was pointless. And Aries takes his opportunity when he feels the time is best, and in comes, there we go, the first member of the Click. It's going to be Diesel, Big Daddy Cool, or Kevin Nash, whatever you want to call him these days, entering the match. So he's the first member of the Click, and he's coming quite early. Baron Corbin now sending Austin Aries over the top, looking for the first elimination. Who is going to be the first man eliminated? Of course, Baron Corbin entered number 1. The Big Show entered number 2. Be interesting to see which one of these guys gets eliminated first, because There's a lot of talent in this one. I don't think there's any rubber guys in this one. Now, of course, with the Octane one, it was a little bit, not easier as such, but with the Octane one, of course, you've got a lot more cruiserweights on the roster, as well as Big Show almost went, as in comes Rusev as number 5. So the Octane one, there was a few more cruiserweights involved as well, and it wasn't so much all main event. But on this one here, there's 30 top-class wrestlers, any of which I'd be more than happy to have on my roster. Or in the case of, like I said, the Click, multiples on my roster. Rusev versus Baron Corbin. When are we going to see a face Rusev? I can't be too far away, you know, because I think face Rusev has some potential. I really do. Nash now DDT on the Big Show. Big boot in the gut of Big Show as well by Nash. Stomping on the arm of Big Show. Austin Aries now sending Baron Corbin over the top. Forcing a boot right into the gut. And in comes number 6. It is Rikishi. So we've got 6 people in the ring, so we won't get another person to enter now until we do lose one of the people that are here. Baron Corbin on the verge of being eliminated on the other side, but he does manage to hold on as Big Show just gorilla presses. Diesel, Rusev, doing what all very big super heavyweights like himself can do, and that's skin the cat. There should be a size limit of when you can skin the cat and when you can't, because Rusev isn't too bad, because I don't think Rusev is what you'd expect a natural strongman to look like. He's not like fat or anything like that, of course. He's more like built like a proper lifter, rather than built for, like some of these wrestlers are not built for lifting, they're built for looks. Rusev's built for proper brute strength. But when you see guys like Rikishi, for example, the Big Show skinning the cat, that's when you know there's something dodgy going on. Big Show trying to eliminate Nash as Austin Aries trying to eliminate Rikishi. And there is the, what's that called again? What? It's not white noise, no, not white noise, is it? That's, Hang 5? No. Hang 10? Deep 6, that's the one. I knew it had a number in it. The Deep 6 there by Baron Corbin on Rusev. We got there in the end. As Nash now looking to eliminate the Big Show. Rusev fighting back on the shoulders of Baron Corbin. Oh, a headbutt right in the face of Corbin as well. And then that running bicycle super kick. Still nobody eliminated from this Rumble. Rusev sending Corbin over the top now, and Nash sending Show. Corbin survives once again. Can Big Show, though. There's Rusev here looking to eliminate Corbin, and Corbin's holding on for dear life here. Can he slide free? Or will Rusev be able to push him out here? It's looking pretty tight on that far side. Baron Corbin does just about hold on and slides himself back in the ring. Corbin now sending Rusev over the top, and now Corbin sending a boot right to the gut of Rusev. Corbin now looking to eliminate Rusev. So going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth here with these two guys. As Austin Aries looking to out-strength Rikishi, which is not going to be easy. There goes Rusev, but he holds on. And nobody's getting eliminated from this one, is he? Well, Corbin's trying to eliminate Rusev. Big Show trying to eliminate Diesel. Of course, number 1 and number 2 trying to get their eliminations. I'm surprised no one's been eliminated yet, to be honest. Oh, Rusev taking Corbin up on his shoulder, and there goes Baron Corbin, eliminated by Rusev. First man eliminated, first man entered, and there goes Diesel as well. You wait ages for one elimination, all of a sudden 2 come along at once. They're like buses, aren't they? So that means that number 7 and number 8 are now free to enter this match, and Diesel, the first member of the Clique, is gone. Of course, they've got 3 more chances of winning this one. Again, I don't think it's going to matter too much for them about who wins this one. Or if they win this one, because they know they're going to be guaranteed a spot in SWE Season 3 anyway. But at the same time, they might want to stay on Throwdown. They might be happy with my management style, and they might be happy with the opportunities they've been given. Or they might want to test things out on PJ Toby's side. So it's interesting. But of course, remember, not just the immunity in place here, as we have done with the last few Rumbles over the last few nights as well. We are also offering 50 ranking points to the winner, which is going to be very good for you, because of course, in the Big Show here, choke slams Rikishi off the apron, and there goes Rikishi, number 3, eliminated. And now Big Show turns his attention to Rusev as well. Yeah, of course, from the last couple of nights on Mayhem, for example, the guy who won the Rumble, no spoilers here, because there's still a chance for you to go back and watch it if you haven't seen it, as in comes Kyle O'Reilly into the match. Yeah, the winner of the Rumble was right at the bottom of the rankings. Well, not right at the bottom, but 2 or 3 places away from the bottom. And they ended up being able to get the 50 ranking points and move themselves up into the top 10 on the ranking. So all of a sudden, they've got a great stead going into WWE 2K18 and a chance to fight it out potentially for some championship goals. The Big Show eliminates another man in Austin Aries. And there goes Rusev, eliminated by Kyle O'Reilly. All of a sudden, the elimination's coming thick and fast. And Big Show looking pretty good here. I like the Big Show, actually, you know. I like this retro Big Show. Not too keen on current day Big Show, but retro Big Show's good. And in comes Retro Kane. Talking of retro, at number 8, I make Kane. Big Show just standing right in the chest of Kyle O'Reilly. Of course, interesting one here. Remember that Big Show and Andre the Giant. If Andre had not won that qualifier, or the Rumble actually, the 30-man Rumble, to get himself into the Elimination Chamber, then it would have been Big Show and Andre the Giant versus Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish for the Tag Team Championship. So a little bit of what's the best way of putting it? Unfinished business there for Big Show. He'll be disappointed. He wants to prove that he could have won the Tag Team Championships if Andre had stuck with him rather than going for the Elimination Chamber. You can't blame Andre, can you, really? As Earthquake enters as number 9. Andre had a chance of becoming the Throwdown champion. You can't deny him that, can you, really? Backbreaker there by Earthquake on Kyle O'Reilly. Earthquake brings O'Reilly back up to his feet. O'Reilly sent an Earthquake into the side. Earthquake just comes flying straight back and flattens Kyle O'Reilly. And again, it's a very big man rumble, this one. A lot of big people. As there goes O'Reilly over the top, and Earthquake forcing a boot right into the chest of O'Reilly, trying to eliminate him underneath the bottom rope. And Earthquake, another man, part of a tag team, of course, the Natural Disasters, who would have had their eyes on the tag team champions, Red Dragon. As in comes the second member of the clique, it's Triple H. So the first 2 members have entered in the first 10. And now Triple H looking to help Earthquake eliminate Kyle O'Reilly. There's space in the ring for one more person unless we get an elimination. And there is that elimination. Kyle O'Reilly is gone. As Kane on the brink of eliminating the Big Show as well. Is the Big Show gone? No, Big Show holding on. Just about, as Triple H looking to try and eliminate Earthquake. That'd be an early elimination for Earthquake because he's only entered pretty recently, hasn't he? But there he goes. Earthquake is gone. So we've got space in the ring now for number 11, 12 and 13 to enter. I'm assuming Triple H will be hoping for another member of the clique to help him out, but of course that doesn't work on this game yet. 2K18 it is going to work. It's the Undertaker though. Wow. Talk about star power in the ring right now. This is a proper, like, Attitude Era main event, this is. This is Attitude Era all over. What just happened there with Kane and the Undertaker? Kane looked like he was trying to insert the Undertaker's head into his anus, but Undertaker managed to fight free. Nice takedown there by Big Show on Triple H. Space in the ring for 2 more people. Unless somebody's limited to it. The Brothers of Destruction fighting between each other there. And it would have been nice to potentially have a look at having the Brothers of Destruction as a team for some point in 2K18. That'd be nice. I was tempted in 2K17 about doing it. I did have a plan at some point of doing something along the lines, but we just ran out of time. As in comes Umaga as number 12. Fallaway slam there by the Big Show on Triple H. Umaga sending the Undertaker over the top. Umaga has Taker by the throat as Triple H. Triple H now eliminating the Big Show. No, Big Show holds on. Big Show's done so well. He came in at number 2 and he's seamed up to number 12 as there goes the Undertaker. Taker will be in the draft. As Big Show now looking to eliminate Triple H. Big Show's done really well. Say he's entered at number 2 and he's up to number 12 at the moment. So he's seen 10 people in the ring. 6 of those who have been eliminated, of course. And in comes Psycho Sid at number 13. So we've got space in the ring for one more unless somebody else is eliminated. And that someone could be Triple H to the members Big Show, trying to force him underneath the bottom rope. Psycho Sid sending Kane over the top. And now a boot in the gut of Kane, trying to force him underneath that bottom rope. And Umaga, instead of helping out, is just sort of staring down here at Kane. And Kane, of course, has held the record for most eliminations altogether and in a single Rumble for quite some time until, of course, Roman Reigns decided that that was a record that he wanted. I wonder who's going to take that record away from Reigns. The thing is, there's only so far you can go before records are not going to be broken anymore, isn't there? What is it now? Reigns eliminated 11 people? Is it something stupid like that in a Rumble? Which is just not right. Like, Kane eliminated 11 people is one thing. As in comes Shawn Michaels, the 3rd member of the Clique at number 14. Well, the Clique are not having a very good run here. As there goes the Big Show finally. Big Show saw 14 entrants into the Rumble, but he finally got himself eliminated. And now Shawn Michaels trying to eliminate Psycho Sid. This match happened a few times, didn't it? I'm sure it did. Back in the old early 90s, early to mid 90s. Psycho Sid now putting Shawn Michaels up against the ropes as Kane is launching Triple H across the ring as well. Sid now taking Shawn Michaels up into a front slam. Umaga looking for that neck breaker and Triple H fighting free and Triple H catching Psycho Sid with the Saito suplex. Try saying that with a lisp. Catching Psycho Sid with a Saito suplex. Catching Psycho Sid with a Saito suplex. It's a tricky one, isn't it? Kane with a big spine bust then on Umaga. Interesting where Umaga stands next year as well. I like the idea of Umaga on Carnage, to be honest. Have to wait and see what happens with that one, though. So we up to 14, I think, still. And here is number 15. It is going to be Mr. Luke Harper. Number 15. So we're halfway through now. As Harper trying to eliminate Psycho Sid. Triple H trying to eliminate Shawn Michaels. As I said, on this game, tag teams don't work together. On 2K18, they're supposed to be working together. And it looks like Triple H might actually eliminate Shawn Michaels. He pedigrees him and then clotheslines him over the top. That's a nice little finisher exit from a Rumble. I didn't know there were so many of these, actually. They're pretty cool. So Triple H eliminates Shawn Michaels, which is one less chance for Clique to win. 50% of their chances are gone. 25% in the ring and 25% yet to enter. The words I'm looking for. Umaga sends Kane up, but Kane holds on. We do have space in the ring now for number 16 eventually to enter. But of course, we have to wait 2 minutes from the elimination of the last person until that person enters. So Umaga still looking to eliminate Kane. Umaga versus Kane is a good old match. Again, Umaga looking to try and force Kane out of the ring. Oh, Kane fighting back with the shoulder block in the gut of Umaga. Stamp on the knee there by Triple H on Luke Harper. And again, just a ring full of humongous people here. I didn't realise how big Throwdown was. Full of the super heavyweights and the monsters. Running DDT there by Kane on Umaga. As in comes Randy Orton as number 16. Not somebody who's had a thrilling time so far in 2K17. I think he's pretty low down in the rankings. Not really gone his way. But who knows, a win here in the Rumble could really turn things around for him. Triple H looking to eliminate Luke Harper on the far side. Kane still trying to eliminate Umaga, but Umaga fighting back with a chop. Randy Orton throwing Psycho Sid over the top. And of course we're at that situation once again where we're not going to see another person enter now until we get one of these 6 men at least eliminated. Umaga sending Kane to the outside. Trying to force a boot into Kane's gut, but Umaga got dislodged there, I think, by Roman Reigns on the ground. Psycho Sid has Orton by the throat and choke slams him. As Umaga looking to force Kane over the top. He's got Kane in a very precarious position. And there goes Kane. We do have an elimination, meaning that we are free for number 17 to enter the match. Of course, we're still waiting for one member of the Clique in Scott Hall to enter. Randy Orton, big clothesline there on Psycho Sid. And a boot in the back of Sid as well. Umaga bringing Triple H back up. Harper fighting back with Umaga. Umaga managed to punch 2 men there at once. That's how brutish this man is. Triple H sending Umaga over the top. And Psycho Sid looking to eliminate Randy Orton. Triple H looking to eliminate Umaga. Orton fighting his way back in. Umaga's still struggling. Umaga does fight his way back in eventually. Who is going to be number 17 to enter this Rumble? Running knee strike there by Triple H in the face of Umaga again. Randy Orton there. Putting Psycho Sid up against the ropes. Sid fighting back with that stiff right hand. And here comes Razor Ramon. We do get the last member of the Clique entering at number 17. They're going straight after Triple H. Like I said, there's no teamwork in this game, is there? 2K18's Rumble is going to be a lot better. A lot better. Scott Hall now. Nice. On Triple H once again. You think there's 6 people in the ring. You think that the we'd at least get lucky and have the 2 teammates go after other people, wouldn't you, really? But there you go. It is what it is. As Umaga looking to eliminate Luke Harper. And there does go Luke Harper. Sid Vicious is trying to eliminate Randy Orton as well. Is Orton going to go? No, Orton fights back. We do have a space then in the ring then for number 18 to enter. And it's got a little bit congested now for a little bit of time. I think Triple H is due an elimination soon. He's been in the match for quite some time. Randy Orton sending Psycho Sid over the top, and see, Razor Ramon there saved Triple H from the elimination by Umaga. It's almost like Razor wants to eliminate himself. There we go. And then Razor also saving Umaga now from the elimination. Nice spinebuster there by Umaga on Triple H. Nice big solid right hand there by Orton. Orton now sending Psycho Sid over the top. Big spinebuster there by Triple H on Razor Ramon. We've got space for one more man in the ring then. And here is that man. It is going to be The Miz. The Rumble has just become awesome. And again, we're not going to get an entrant now until we have one more elimination. Miz now putting Razor Ramon up against the ropes, trying to force him over as Psycho Sid is with Randy Orton as well. Psycho Sid seems to have a little bit more leverage, and then they both have a little bit more leverage. Miz sending Razor, and there goes Orton, but both of them hold on. Wow. And Triple H again with that pedigree into the clothesline over the top, and there goes Umaga. We do have space for one more in the ring now. As, here we go, Triple H and Triple H and Razor Ramon working together here against The Miz. Nice. Atomic drop there by Sid on Orton. Orton trying to eliminate Psycho Sid. Sid's been in the ring for quite some time now, as has Triple H as well, though. And there goes Sid. Sid is gone. We're down to 4 in the ring, which means we've got space for 2 more, which would be number 19, number 20. Yep, 19 and 20. Now, we're starting to get into the realm now of people that have got more chance of winning. I don't think anybody who enters before 20 has got any chance. People between 20 and 25 have got a minor chance. People 25 and higher have got great chances. There goes Razor Ramon. So 3/4 of the Clique are gone. And The Miz there, though, saving Triple H from Randy Orton, his former, of course, Evolution teammate. As in comes Mike Bennett. And there we go, number 19 then is Mike Bennett. We've still got space for 2 more in the ring. Bennett straight away looking to eliminate Triple H. As Randy Orton going after The Miz, and Triple H is struggling here. You see one leg has gone and Triple H has gone. So the Click are going to be available in the draft for 2K18 then. Nice dragon screw there by Randy Orton on The Miz. Now stamping on the arm of The Miz as well. So the Click are going to be available in the draft. It's unlucky for them for all 4 guys to be entered before the first 17, I think it was. Maybe earlier than that. None of them got really good numbers, did they, really? But that's the way the cookie crumbles, unfortunately, in a draft. Or a rumble. As in comes Owen Hart as number 20. Like I said, we're in the realms now of people that do have potential to win. I'm trying to think some of the names off the top of my head that are still left. I'm thinking Bret Hart. I'm thinking the British Bulldog. Zack Sabre Jr. Samoa Joe. Roman Reigns. Dolph Ziggler. There's still some pretty good names left in this rumble. So don't put all your eggs in the basket yet. There's still some really good names left. Andre the Giant as well. Forgot about Andre. Mike Bennett then putting The Miz up against the ropes. What does he have planned here? Trying to eliminate The Miz. Force them over. As in comes Jinder Mahal, which means we've also got the Great Khali as well. We've got a strong last 9 then. Very strong last 9. Of course, if Jinder Mahal was to win this, or the Great Khali were to win this, then we would keep the whole Maharaja, which of course includes Jinder Mahal, Great Khali, and both the Singh brothers as well. Unfortunately, Great Khali and the Singh brothers are going to have to be cause, of course. And as I mentioned before, I would like to have Kavita Devi in there as well, but I'm potentially going to have to wait and see if she's going to become available, because I know there's going to be people that are going to create a lot of the Mae Young Classic ladies. I don't know if they'll go down to the... But Kavita Devi is signed by WWE, isn't she? She wasn't just brought in for that tournament. She is actually signed up for NXT. But she did impress me, I must admit. I wasn't expecting her to be that good. I thought she was literally just there because WWE wanted to utilise another nation. As there we go, Great Khali in the ring, and Great Khali straight away takes out Jinder Mahal. Simple little things, isn't it? About people attacking their teammates. They're going to be so much better in 2K18. Jinder skins the cat. Well, more or less. And that is number 22 then, Jinder Mahal. So we've got 8 people left. But of course, nobody can enter at the moment until one of these guys are eliminated. And who's that going to be, though? The moment it looks like it could be. Yep, there goes Owen Hart. Gets RKO'd off the rope and bounced to the ground. So maybe the Great Khali, maybe we could sort of like roleplay this. Jinder Mahal wants to stay on Throwdown, but Great Khali wants to go to a different brand. Therefore, that's the reason why Great Khali is trying to eliminate Jinder Mahal. There we go, that could work, couldn't it? Vaguely. Wish I thought about that earlier, eh? Looks like The Miz and Randy Orton are working together against Mike Bennett. Because we are expecting another person to enter the match pretty soon. As Randy Orton now trying to force Mike Bennett underneath the bottom rope. But Bennett rolls back in. Orton catches him. Orton up on the shoulders. And there goes Bennett. Crashing to the ground below. We have 2 spaces left in this match now for 23 and 24 to enter. And Randy Orton's been in this match for quite some time, actually. Quite impressed by his run in this one. Maybe not as impressive as the Big Show's run, but quite impressive. Oh, The Miz was taunting away in the corner, and Randy just threw the Great Khali straight into the corner. That was, I've never seen that happen before, actually. That was quite clever. As in comes the British Bulldog. And Bulldog straight away looking to try and eliminate Randy Orton. Oh, Randy always went there straight away. And there goes the Great Khali, launched over the top by The Miz. Another space opens up, and there goes Randy Orton as well. By the British Bulldog. So 3 spaces in the ring now for 23, 24, and 25. Now, this is the realm. The later we get into this, the more likely people are to win. The Miz still doing pretty well here. He's been the match the longest now. Jinder's been in there for a while as well. Of course, Jinder entering before the Great Khali. Bulldog bringing the Miz back up. And in comes Bret Hart at number 23. Bret sending Jinder over the top. Now Bret trying to force Jinder off the apron. As Miz there, skull crushing finale on the British Bulldog. Miz sending Bulldog over the top. I don't think he realised the Bulldog held on until it was too late. Jinder, nice sit-out scoop slam. A boot in the gut of Bret Hart as well. Jinder dropping an elbow in the spine as well. So like I said, we've got space for 2 more. 24 and 25. Here comes 24. It's Bobby Fish. The other half of the former tag team champions, Red Dragon, entering the match. Of course, the only chance that Red Dragon have left now to stay on the Throwdown roster is Bobby Fish. But it's not just Red Dragon, of course. As I mentioned before, the whole of the Undisputed Era would be available. So should Red Dragon win, I will get Adam Cole as well. So this is a big one for me. But of course, entering at number 24 is not easy. There's still 6 men left to come in, and you've still got the 5 men in the ring to take deal with as well. Take deal with? Take care of? Something on the line, isn't it? Miz now sending Bobby Fish over the top, and Fish holding on. You should be able to kick him off the apron there, I think. As in comes Andre the Giant as number 25. Bulldog now trying to knock the Miz off the apron there. So there's 5 people left. We've got Reigns, we've got Zack Sabre Jr., we've got Dolph Ziggler, we've got... Who else is left? I don't know, actually. I can't think of any more. I have been noting them down on time. I'm not like, we've only got 3 left, have we? No, there must be 5 left. I just probably can't remember who they are. We've had all 3 members of the Hart Foundation, haven't we? Yep. We've had all 4 members of the Clique. Yeah, we've had both Maharajas. Both members of Red Dragon. We've had Big Show, and we've had Andre the Giant now as well. As Jinder Mahal sending Bret Hart crashing to the ground below. Bret is gone. I believe that's probably going to be the last chance then for the Hart Foundation, because we're not quite sure what's happening with Bulldog yet. There's potential, me and Peter have got an idea of sending him solo, or maybe as part of a different team. We're not sure yet on that one. Bobby Fish has pushed Andre the Giant over. Wow. Bobby Fish has been doing a lot of squats recently, hasn't he, to be able to get that sort of strength. Bulldog sending Jinder over the top. And Miz sort of saved Jinder there, I think, by attacking Bulldog. Miz just trying to... Miz is still in there. I just realised, that's just hit me that Miz is still going. And that is crazy, in my opinion, because Miz has been someone who... Yeah, it's just a bit crazy, isn't it? Jinder sending the Miz over the top. Now trying to force Miz down. Boom, and Miz finally does go. That's a shame for the Miz, isn't it, really? Bobby Fish now trying to eliminate the Andre the Giant. Andre fighting back. As in comes Samoa Joe as number 26. So there's 4 more people left to enter according to my records. If I've been ticking people off on time anyway. But Joe has got a very good chance to win this. I think Joe's got a very good chance, much bigger chance than anyone else in this match, because these guys have been fighting for quite some time now. And Joe's coming into this quite fresh, so he's looking pretty good. Bulldog trying to force Jinder out, and Bulldog just launches Jinder over the top. There we go. So we do have space in the ring now for 2 people, is it? Which would be 27 and 28. So who is 27 and 28? So Samoa Joe, Roman Reigns, Zack Sabre Jr. Dolph Ziggler. And one more that I can't remember then. Unless I've missed a tick off my list. Which is possible. But it's Dolph Ziggler, okay. So there's still, yeah, still 3 people I should imagine. I'll mark that off now then, so that's 27? Yeah, 27. Bulldog just picking up Bobby Fish and slamming him down. Dropping a boot in the face. Ziggler now sending Andre over the top. Is Andre going to be eliminated as well? Ziggler forcing him with a boot underneath. Does Ziggler have enough strength to force a man the size of Andre the Giant out that way? Can he do it? Oh. British Bulldog again trying to force Bobby Fish up his anus. In comes Roman Reigns. So that's number 28, I think. Unless there's a good chance I might have missed someone there, you know. As we go, Samoa Joe and Roman Reigns going at it. Of course, they've been the Samoan power trip for quite some time in this universe mode, but realising that both of them are desperate to get him. Not the immunity. I don't think the immunity is the biggest thing here, because I know they're both guaranteed a place. There goes Bobby Fish. Yeah, I think they both know they're guaranteed a place on 2K18. I think the biggest problem is going to be the 50 ranking points. That's what they're both fighting for, I think. Boom, shoulder block there by Roman Reigns. And Reigns now slamming Samoa Joe down. Ooh. Reigns went for the. Looked like Reigns was going to go for the deadlift powerbomb there, as it looks like both British Bulldog and Reigns working over Joe at the same time, as Ziggler sending Andre over. As it looks like, oh, there goes Joe. Joe is gone. Wow, Joe is gone. Joe is not happy about that at all. As we are down to 4 in the ring, 2 left to enter, according to my records. And there goes Bulldog as well. Bulldog's gone. Wow. And now Ziggler and Roman Reigns working together on Andre the Giant. Ziggler, big elbow drop right into the heart of Andre the Giant. I think they've realised that this guy's a big guy. They need to get him out of this ring as quickly as possible. It's going to be very, very difficult for them to keep it up on their own. Ziggler now looking to try and eliminate Andre. Ziggler, drop kicks. There goes Andre. No, Andre holds on. And in comes Zack Sabre Jr. at number 29, I think. Although I can't think of who else is left. I wonder if I've missed one, you know. Zack was the last person I remembered, but there might be someone I've missed. As Andre struggling here to hold on, and Andre is gone. We are down to our final 3. Well, final 3 in the ring at the moment, and 1 left, I think. I'm not 100% sure yet, though. I think PJ Tover's exciting because he's just started phoning me right now. We're not going to answer until after we've done this video. Elbows here by Dolph Ziggler on Roman Reigns. Another elbow as well. And well, I'm losing track of how many elbows this has been now. Elbows galore. I'm getting dizzy with the amount of elbows that Dolph Ziggler is dropping. And Zack Sabre doing a very wise move here. He knows he was number 30, just backing away and letting Dolph and Reigns go at it. Dolph with the leg drop on the inside the knee of Roman Reigns. Dolph stamping on the arm of Reigns as well. Ziggler bringing Ziggler? Zack Sabre Jr. should I say? Oh, okay. No, this is the last. Okay, I must have missed a. I must have missed the marker off. We have had all 30 people. This is the last 3 then. The winner of this will be staying on Throwdown and getting the 50 ranking points as well. Which one is it going to be? Zack sending Reigns over the top. Zack trying to force Reigns out. Of course, both Zack Sabre Jr. and Reigns are very highly rated on Throwdown. 2 of the top 5, I believe. Ziggler, though, right down the bottom of the rankings, really struggling so far. So Ziggler needs these ranking points the most, I think. Both Reigns and Zack, if they got the points, it would pretty much give them a good stead into 2K18. They'd almost be guaranteed a championship match straight away, I think, wouldn't they? But like I said, Ziggler, for me, is the more desperate one for the points. Nice dropkick there by Ziggler. Boot in the arm there by Zack Sabre Jr. Another boot in the gut as well. Boot in the face there by Reigns on Zack, and now Reigns with a belly-to-belly suplex and gets caught in the boot at the back though by Dolph Ziggler. Now Ziggler stamping on the arm of Reigns. And both Ziggler and Zack here working over Reigns. But someone's going to have to try and eliminate him here. And it is going to be Zack throwing Reigns over the top. Now, Zack and Ziggler going to work together here. No, Zack just standing back again, just conserving his energy while Reigns tries to eliminate... but Ziggler tries to eliminate Reigns. Might not be the wisest idea, though. You are conserving your energy, but at the same time, it probably would work out better if you both try to eliminate him at the same time. Nice T-bone there by Zack on Reigns. It looks like both Zack and Ziggler are intent here on damaging Reigns as much as possible. Zack dragging the arm of Reigns back and stamping on that arm as well. Reigns is sending Zack right over the top, and can Reigns turn this one around and eliminate Zack? Reigns has been on the back foot for quite a long time. This would be a completely realistic Reigns moment, wouldn't it? Reigns being dominated for the whole match, then just getting one opportunity and eliminating people. That's how Reigns works on the main roster, isn't it? Nice power slam there by Dolph Ziggler on Reigns, now stamping on the back of the arm as well. Ziggler stamping on the arm of Reigns. Ziggler dropping an elbow right in the chest of Reigns as well. Reigns sending Ziggler right over the top, and a big boot in the back, and these three guys so intent on keeping their place. And as I say, it's more about the 50 roster points, because again, I think all three of these guys are guaranteed a place on 2K18. Of course, Ziggler and Reigns both on the game, and Zack probably one of the top names on my list of cores. But Reigns still holding on through thick and thin. He is not releasing that hold of those ropes. And eventually Zack's strength gives away, and Reigns is able to slide back in, and Ziggler here. X Factor on Zack. And Reigns just taunting away now. I'm not quite sure what he's gone for there. Running belly-to-belly suplex though on Zack Sabre Jr. I wonder if he's learnt that from his time alongside Samoa Joe, of course, in that Samoan power trip. Uppercut there by Zack on Reigns. Ziggler catching them both with hits, then a running bulldog by Reigns. And a Faymaster by Dolph Ziggler. I tell you, if Ziggler could pull this off, that would really, really bring him back into contention for 2K18. At the moment, he needs to do a lot of work to get back on track for 2K18. A lot of work is needed by Ziggler. Zack now sending Reigns over the top. And Zack trying to eliminate, but Reigns just fights way straight back in. That was a bloody glitch, wasn't it? Zack went to kick Reigns and he caught Ziggler instead. Quite sure what happened there. Reigns raining down the punches right in the face of Zack. Now Ziggler sending Reigns over the top. Ziggler looking to try and eliminate Roman Reigns. Can he eliminate him? Reigns is struggling to hold on. Zack forcing the boot into his chest. Reigns is still just about holding on. Can he hold on? God, Zack help him. No, Zack does not help. And Reigns slides back in, but that was as close we've had so far to Reigns being eliminated. Ziggler skins the cat. Nice maneuver there. Zack with a spinning heel kick, and now running drop kick right in the face of Roman Reigns. Bit of a glitchy pathfinding moment there, but it still worked nonetheless. Boot in the back there by Ziggler on Zack. Ziggler now bringing Reigns back up, and it seems like both Ziggler and Zack are both so intent on eliminating Reigns that they're just trying to get so much attack on him that they're actually hindering each other at the same time. But I think they realise the big dog is probably the person they need to eliminate first. As Zack now trying to eliminate Reigns in the corner. He lifts him up. Reigns is struggling here to hold on. Can Zack push Reigns over? No, Reigns fighting back with a boot in the face. And again, Zack putting Reigns up against the ropes. Help him, Ziggler. You know it. There we go. Ziggler does start to help Zack now. I think they realise that Reigns is a bit too strong for them to eliminate on their own. And there does go Roman Reigns. We're down to Dolph Ziggler versus Zack Ryder. No, Zack Sabre Jr. Zack Ryder. Oh my god. I apologise profusely for my words. I chose them poorly. Dolph Ziggler is desperate in need for the big win here. He really is. He needs something big to keep him going in this one. But Zack, he knows if he wins this, then he can get himself a championship match against CM Punk almost straight away in 2K18. And Ziggler... Ooh, Zack rolls his way back in. Ziggler, eye to eye with him. We get the animation for the final two. Will it be Zack Sabre Jr. extending his lead at the top of the rankings here on Throwdown? Or will it be Dolph Ziggler doing a bit like we had the guy from Mayhem do, sort of save his whole SWE career by winning this? Because at the moment, Ziggler is very low down on the rankings. But Zack sending Ziggler over the top, and Zack could have Ziggler in the perfect position here to finish him off. No, Ziggler fights his way back into the ring with that shoulder in the gut. Ziggler sending Zack into the corner. And now Dolph Ziggler's attempt to try and eliminate Zack. Oh, up on the top. Can Ziggler push him out? Zack is struggling to hold on. And there he goes, and Dolph Ziggler wins it. And Dolph Ziggler is staying on Throwdown, and he needed those points so desperately. That has saved Dolph Ziggler's career here. He was very low on the... Where was Dolph Ziggler? Let's have a look. I've got the rankings open somewhere. There we go. Dolph Ziggler was on 80 points. Those 50 are going to put him to 130, which brings him up to around about 10th on the roster. So that's really going to help him out. That's massive, that is, for Dolph Ziggler. I'm going to put those points on there now. 130. So that cuts him out of the bottom and puts him right up underneath Red Dragon in about 12th position. So Dolph Ziggler is staying on Throwdown for WWE 2K18. I'm happy. I'm happy. That was could have been a lot worse. It may have been a little bit better, but I'm happy with Ziggler. Ziggler's someone I want to use more of in 2K18. Someone I believe could be pushed on to the next level. And let's just imagine he's pointing to a big 2K18 symbol there. But there we go. Dolph Ziggler is staying with Throwdown. 50 points earned. He has just saved his entire career. Instead of being on 80 points, which is 20 less than he started on, he is now on 130, which is 30 points more than he started on. So, good times for Dolph Ziggler. Anyway, guys, that's the end of this video. I hope you have enjoyed it. Of course, if you have, then please do slap a like. And, of course, if you want to see some more, then hit that subscribe button as well. We'll be back tomorrow with Adrenaline's Rumble, so don't make sure you miss that out. That was completely terrible. That was like Yoda English, that was, wasn't it? So, yeah, I've been Shabby Gamer. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all tomorrow for Adrenaline's Immunity Draft Rumble. Bye.
Shame, the ones who don't.